the Miette River. Just got back to trail, took 2 days off in Jasper. It was definitely the best town yet along the trail. Tons of restaurants, got to eat a ton of food, feeling really good. Got about 78 miles to the Blueberry Lake trailhead, where my next resupply package will be. And then 160, I think 4 miles to the finish line. Well, kind of the finish line. Then I have to take a ATV road down to the highway to hitch to Prince George. So on to the final 2 sections, F and G. Supposed to be pretty sweet. Well, you don't see too many of these out on trail. Little Great Divide trail marker emblem. That may have been like the 10th to 15th one I've seen this entire trip. I don't know about this one. Pretty slick. All right, first crossing down, got another bigger one coming up, but that was actually more sketchy than I thought. It's moving pretty fast, up to about mid-thigh. All right, tried crossing down there, but yeah, it was almost over my waist, so let's see how this does. This is the Moose River. Not too bad. Today's just been one of those days on trail where you're just pretty much wet or soaked the entire day. It's been raining off and on. We're going through a lot of marshy, mucky areas and a few river crossings, but it's kind of opened up here. This is beautiful. Well, it rained all night, and this is the river camped by last night. It's definitely way up. Gonna be interesting today because we have quite a few river fords to do, so we'll see how deep they get. It's kind of a bummer. This is supposedly one of the prettiest passes on the entire GDT, but can't see anything today. Alright, so this is Smoky River. Supposedly one of the harder or hardest river crossing of the whole GDT. It's been raining a bunch, so kind of nervous. See how deep she gets. Alright, so made it across in one piece. That was definitely sketchy. Got above my waist at one point, and yeah, it started feeling like I was about to have my feet taken out, and I just pushed through, made it to the other side. Yeah, I'm happy that's over with. That was kind of the crux for today, so should be pretty smooth sailing all the way till camp. Well, this looks safe. got another one. Try to shoot right there. Alright, made it back to trail. That crossing was definitely sketchier than I was anticipating. Kind of above my waist. Kind of scary actually. Alright, got another one. Oh, this one looks a bit deep as well. We'll see. Alright, that was officially the new hardest crossing I've ever done. Tried crossing it upstream, ended up settling downstream here, but tried at least 5 times and it was well over waist deep, but I was able to come from over there and walk that log into here. That took me about 40 minutes. Trying to get to camp right over there. Of course, got one more ford. It's getting late too. Officially made it to camp. Today was a long one and it was a tough day. Hoping tomorrow has some blue skies, but we'll see. Well, I was hoping for blue skies, but Mother Nature has different plans. Well, the clear skies were nice while it lasted. Alright, made it to the beautiful Blueberry Lake. As much as I would love to just call it for the day, set my tent up, gotta get off the GDT, head down the Blueberry Trail about 4 miles, down about 3,000 feet, down to some bear lockers to pick up my resupply package. And then I'll probably come back up, but we'll see how far we get today. All right, so did end up going back up last night. Got my box. I was pretty tired when I got to camp, so just called it for the day. Now heading 4.4 miles and 3,100 vert back up to reconnect with the GDT. We'll see how long it takes. All right, made it back to the GDT. Took me just over 2 hours, so not too bad. Just gonna keep on cruising. All right, so officially at the Jack Pine. About to cross this river supposedly another 22 times. And it's pretty deep actually. We're not a whole lot of trail to follow along this Jack Pine River, but thankfully someone's put some flagging tape up. Whether that's a volunteer or a GDT crew, it's much appreciated. Makes it a lot easier to navigate through here. Ooh, it's deep there. Day's not complete without one last water crossing, or river crossing. Oh, Big Shale Pass is just right there. When the clouds clear out, it's an incredible view. Just came from up there, Big Shale Pass. It's beautiful up here. Got a big old porcupine right there. Oh, he's turning his back to me now. Oh. Man, when the elevation profile isn't just up and down, gotta contend with the willows. Alright, made to camp for the night. Nice little spot overlooking this meadow here. Even got a little memorial. Also, I'm only 18.5 miles from Kakwa Lake, so if everything goes as planned, I'll hit the finish line tomorrow. The kind of finish line before the long road walk out. Either way, tomorrow should be a good day. Well, I read a comment that said there was some falcons in the area that were pretty territorial, and actually there's one up in this tree. He's been following me for like 2 miles, just calling at me, swooping down pretty low too. See how far it follows me for. And the willow whacking on this trail just never seems to end, especially in F and G. Well, every time you think it can't get worse, it does. Camping in luxury tonight here at the Kakwa Lake. They got a visitor's cabin. Got some nice cots or bunks over here. Big kitchen table. Just started a little fire. Drying out the socks for tomorrow's hike. And look at this view. Gonna sleep well tonight. Alright, officially made it to the northern terminus here at Kakwa Lake. Beautiful lake. It's been an incredible journey. It took me 38 days to get from Waterton Lakes at the border up to here. I still have about 60 miles to go starting tomorrow on an old ATV road to get me out to the highway where I'm going to hitch into Prince George. Yeah, incredible journey. I'd say mile for mile, this is probably the most difficult trail I've done, especially on my own. Shout out to all the cool people I met along the way and everyone who helped me. I really appreciate it. And another trip done. Wildcat out.